Three, two, one, and we're back with another interview podcast. This one I'm really excited about. You're such a busy man. You're such an amazing person. Yesterday night I was kicking it, and I was just listening to your music for like a whole hour, just trying to find. I was
Appreciate
trying to
that.
find interviews. You rarely do them. I found like
Kinda,
a 2 minute one. And then I found like a 2 hour one, but I was too busy to do the 2 hour one, so I did the 2 minute one, and I was like, I'm just getting to know him. Like if I just met
Yeah.
him at a bar.
Cool.
But we got Jason Joshua in the house. How you doing,
What's
my
up,
guy?
dude? Chill, man. Shit.
Oh my God, it's such an amazing
My man.
time to meet you, bro. Your
man.
music's amazing.
Thank you, man.
But yeah, we're just talking about like Trulies and Mikes. A quick story about Mikes. I don't even drink any of it. I started drinking Trulies like 2 weeks ago. I swear to God, and like
for the
White
dieting?
Claws and seltzers. No, not even for the diet.
They're delicious.
I'm not like a big like beer. Like I'm straight liquored out,
You
which is
fan?
kind of a little burnt out too because you get super drunk. But I interviewed a rapper like super duper. It's a homie, super duper cholo. His name is Young Dopey, and he brought mics, and I'm like, cholos drink mics, and he's like, we drink everything, homie, whatever gets us drunk.
It's true. It's
And
true.
I'm like, vibes.
Yeah. Whenever we used to hit the studio over here in the West Coast,
Yeah.
they'd be like, "Oh, you want some tequila? What you want?" Blah blah. I'm like, let's get like 48 White Claws. You know what I'm saying? Just because it like, granted, you have 48 White Claws or you have 12 of them, the 100 calories is out of the window. You know, you're still hitting 1,200 calories, but I think you just control yourself more with Truly and like or with White Claw. You can kind of like you kind of navigate the rest of your day, and it's like it's seltzer water with vodka, and it's flavored. I like that, man. I like
Yeah,
that a
no,
lot.
I never knew that it was like vodka or whatever in it. I'm like now that I started a diet like about like a year and a half ago, where I used to be like 360. I'm like at maybe like 325. I went from 360 like beginning of this year. I went from 360 to 310, and then I had like a period where I kind of slacked up. I got busy. I had a lot of things going on mentally, and it brought me back to 335. And right now I'm like back at 325, and I never realized that they're pretty good calories.
Yeah, it's only 10 calories or 100.
100. So like if I drink two of these and I get a little buzz and I don't gotta.
Let me
drink-
see your can real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. I think these are the Chulies. I mean, I think they're all kind of maybe
Dude, what
similar.
makes this really good though, I'll tell you this is the added sugars is 0%. So added sugars is like that's what you got to be careful with.
Okay.
Because it's the stuff that affects you long term is added sugar. So
I've always thought about like, do you think they're ever lying and they pay somebody off like at the FDA or
well,
something?
that's everywhere, bro. But I think they add. So what I think is when they make like you go order In-N-Out burger and they say it's like, wow, this cheeseburger is 600 calories. I think it's like 540, and they round it to 600 just in case you throw all the bullshit on it, or just in case like
Oh.
the employee squirts more ketchup or more mayo into stuff or animal sauce or whatever it is they
So
put in
let's
there.
just say, right? Because you probably know. I mean, it seems like you know a lot more. Let's just say we were to count somehow, figure out a way to where we can know the amount of scoops of sugar. Would we be able to sue?
Well, the thing is the sugar is in the natural flavoring, right? Which is probably what is that, mango? Or what?
Yeah, mango.
So the mango flavoring, and then also you got to remember is that so the cans are lying to you because so basically once
I love this breakdown right here.
once the vodka's in your body breaks the body and the alcohol turns to sugar.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not 100, but it's definitely healthier than hitting a bottle of Hennessy or tequila,
Yeah.
And if you do hit tequila, hit some Clase Azul, which is super expensive, but that's just straight agave. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I somebody was breaking that because even when I drink now, I don't drink with like soda or juice anymore. I'm a straight tequila, mineral water, and lemon now. But it gets me super loaded.
Yeah, of course, because you're dieting. You're dieting. You eat 3 hours a day. Like, yeah.
Dog, it's so bad, but honestly, like I feel like my energy and my momentum is like
So-
kind of more on point.
So when you eat those 3 hours, I'm interviewing now. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah, go ahead.
When you eat those 3 hours a day, what is it? 5 to you said it was.
I eat from 2 p.m. to let's just say 8 p.m. Let's just say 8 p.m.
2 to 8. Okay,
Yeah.
so when you do 2 to 8, what do you eat?
Like today, I eat a salad from Chick-fil-A, which they're not bad.
Yeah.
But I'm a big like I don't think I'll ever get to the point where I can eat a salad, just a salad. I gotta add dressing, and as
That's
everybody
fine.
knows, dressing is. But I prefer eating a salad with a little bit of dressing than eating fuck. Fool. I used to get like a double spicy deluxe
Yeah.
with like some fries and then the tenders on the side with a big ass Coke. Like that's terrible.
Yeah, it's delicious though.
It's so
delicious, though.
good.
It's delicious. I'm not judging. It's delicious.
No, it's so good. But I mean, I think right now, I think I'm at the point where like my homegirl's getting married, and I'm a groomsman.
So you're trying to drop
and
a
I'm like
little
trying to look a little good. I'm getting to the point where like I'm there's some pants that I really want and they don't have my size. But I look weird super skinny. I'm only trying to get to like 260, 250 because I'm naturally I grew up swimming.
You're a stocky
so my
dude.
body's always gonna just be like all my homegirls I grew up swimming with, they got like man bodies. They just like naturally we got some big ass shoulders. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to get too skinny because I got a big ass head, you know what I'm saying?
Just talking about women's body.
No, but like all my homegirls that I grew up playing water polo with and swimming, they're just naturally got like a good posture. None of my bro, but if I got a big ass back, my mom's 4'11" and my dad's 5 feet. I didn't get that from that. That wasn't passed down through my genes. Like I think my dad, bro, my dad's like 5'4", 5'3",
Yeah.
and his dad was 6 feet. Even at that, he was like a tall Latino, right, Mexican.
Right.
But my mom's fucking 5 feet, dog. Like I look like a giant. So my mom's like, thank God you ended up swimming because I feel like you would have been a little shorter. So I'm my back's always just because my body's kind of like, I don't think it's uneven. It's pretty well proportioned, but like I do feel like I got like broad ass shoulders and then I'm just like a little big. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No, I mean, I think you're like a stocky dude. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
you can
yeah, I
lift
just-
weights. You know, you can be swole.
Yeah, one day. I don't think I want to be super swole though.
No, just do cardio, man. Do cardio, and I mean, just keep doing. You know what? Who the hell am I to tell you? I'm fat as hell. So do what you want to do. You know,
You know
what I'm
what's
saying?
crazy though? I feel like, and this might sound crazy, but your look, I think is what do you feel like that's what kind of attracts people?
No,
No,
absolutely not.
No. You have an amazing voice.
Thank
I'm
you.
not taking that from you.
Thank you.
But
It's
when
not the looks. It's not the
but
looks.
when I first heard your song, I didn't like the way you dress. I didn't expect the way you dress. Your look, I didn't expect your look.
You see, brown fat people appreciate brown fat people, and I
Yeah.
appreciate that. You know,
I
So-
appreciate you so much,
yeah.
by the way.
but like,
You're a sex symbol to me.
thank you.
Yes.
I feel the same way about you too.
Yeah, appreciate
I saw you swimming yesterday on IG. So, yeah, but no, I will be real, and if people tell me I'm lying, then you're lying because that's not true.
Yeah.
You know, I think people want to see attractive people. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
Like it's like old school, you know. Old school, you see Pamela Anderson, all these supermodels. Like that shit made you excited. It was cool, you know. Pretty people make people happy, and like I'm okay not being pretty. My voice is pretty.
Your voice
My-
is
my-
pretty as
Yeah,
fuck.
thank you. Yeah, and my son's beautiful. You know, like
Hell yeah.
I didn't. So, you know, like I'm blessed. You know, God touched everything except for me. But you know, like, yeah, he touched
touched your boy,
my
boss.
son. My son is beautiful. You know, my voice is good. You know, my family's good. So it's like I'm blessed. I'm blessed like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But no, we're rare. We're rares. You know. What I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no, we're rares in a sense to where I was with the Hungry yesterday and I was
Like
like,
I'm in the caliber like hotness. If there was like a group of guys, it's like Fluffy and me. You know, like that's where I'm at. There's no Jason and Brad Pitt or Jason and Antonio Banderas or whatever. It's Jason and Fluffy. You know.
but you know what's crazy that you're saying that, but I was with the Hungry yesterday and I was like, she's like, what are you prepping for? And I was just bumping your music. She's like, what are you listening to? Like, why are we listening to Oldies? Why are we listening to and I was like, oh, this is who I'm interviewing tomorrow. And she's like, that fool's looking sick. And my Hunger's a little baddie, but she's like, he looks sick. Like, he's like a fucking good time. And then I was telling the Hunger, I was like, he looks like he knows how to play the piano. Like, you just give me, like, are you a pianist?
I'm not, but I could play it.
Okay, but you could play it.
Yeah,
But what I'm-
I could dabble. I could be like,
Yeah,
yo, what's
okay.
up, shorty? I could play like, you know,
certain shit.
yeah, I could play little songs here and there.
Yeah, but I was just telling her your look. But man, I just want to give you your flowers right now because
Dude, I appreciate
I've been
that.
seeing like just like from the little time I've been tapped in, I'm like super invested in your music. I love what you're doing. I love the momentum. I like I said, I really love the look. I
Thank you,
think you're
man.
the uniqueness. I think the way you filmed the video for La Vida Fria, which we'll get to,
Yeah.
is amazing. I
Thank you.
love the work. I love just you being you because I take pride in what I do with myself and like just being me. Like I like something people always tell me about me is like, oh, you're just so like always with your best friends from high school and you like to like I do a lot of stupid shit with my best friends. Like we love to like slap box and I mean people don't get me wrong, people do that, but like me and my homies want to go like just do dumb shit that we've been doing as kids and
Yeah.
just because of what I do now is for a living and who I am and
It's incredible.
and I'm just still me and I see the same thing where you were we're such in an era where it's like people want to be other people.
Yeah.
People want to have a certain look. People don't want to make this type of music because of this and you're just being you and you're so successful at it. Can you please break that down for me on why
mean,
you're you?
I mean, I like, people try to do like the like like oldies thing,
Yeah.
and like that's my shit, man. I love that stuff, but I don't purposely try to make that type of music. If you listen to my records, there's like son montuno, there's salsa, there's funk, there's boogaloo.
Yeah,
It's
facts.
to me, I try to do like Sunday morning music shit.
Bro,
Whether you're
yes.
fixing your car or cleaning the floor of your house, like that's the kind of shit I'm trying to vibe to, because those are the kind of records I grew up listening to. And when you're young, you want to get the fuck out of mom's house. You don't even want to listen to that Spanish music. And then you get older, you're like, damn, I want to be with my mom. I want to listen to this shit. So that's the kind of that's kind of the aesthetic I take when it comes to it. It's just to do shit that kind of represents not just my culture but your culture as Latinos and as Hispanics. We work super hard. So Sundays are for cleaning, and I believe Sundays is for like either fixing your car, doing a tune up by yourself, changing the damn filter, So I think it's that's pretty much what I do.
Nah, and I was bumping the music, and it was definitely. Do you know who ODM Slim is? They have like on a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
I was just listening, and I was like, damn, I was like, I can't wait because we obviously know the song that we all know.
Right.
But I was like, bro, I can't wait to tell my homies about it. All this other shit. When I went in my deep dive, and yeah, you're right. You don't only do oldies. You do funk. You do like uplifting shit. Like I can't wait to play it. Like I have a homie. He grew up in a very. I grew up with a more like I'm first generation like Mexican.
Right,
So like
okay.
my parents grew up like cumbia rock en español, like
Nice.
sonidera, like and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then I have a homie named Remser. Shout out him because he wanted to be here. He's a fucking fan.
Oh man, shout out, dude.
He was like, I was like, hey, if I'm interviewing Jason Johnson, he's like, fool, that fool sick.
What's his name?
Remser, that's his nickname, Remser.
Yo, what's up, Remser, man? Shout out, bro.
He does tattoos. He actually, before I continue, where's my phone at? It should be right there. Or did I just drop it like a fucking idiot? It's not right here. It's not on my side. Maybe on my side. It's on my pocket like an idiot. Let me show you this crazy ass shit that the irony on me doing this interview today. The shit I said yesterday. Watch this, bro. These are keep in mind, these are my best friends. My homie Remser, who's a fan, he's a tattoo artist, and he just tatted out my other homie, Evro.
Nice.
We've been best friends since we're 12. And look what his neck tattoo says.
Get the fuck out of here.
Look, bro.
Wow, that's insane. Like awesome, insane.
Yeah.
That's a hard ass tattoo, man. This what's this dude's
This
name?
that's the homie Evro. The one that got it tatted is the homie Evro.
Evro?
The one that got tattooed it is the homie Remser, who's a fan.
Evro and Remser.
And Remser, yeah.
Okay. Yo. Thank you for this. This is
Nah,
very
hey,
beautiful.
the
Thank you.
irony in this shit, bro. look, and I'm gonna show you our messages because I was like, hey, you know who Jason Joshua is? He's like, yeah, dumb bitch.
Man.
Like he was just mad at me for not knowing, like you know what I'm saying?
Yesterday, this girl sent me this one too.
And I was just like, bro, like being able to, it was just the irony in this shit.
Here,
look.
this girl sent me this one yesterday too.
Oh, that's cool. You gotta send me this so we can put it up if that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She got
Oh, this one's nice right here. I'm gonna show it to you when he sends it to me.
Oh, bro, if you go on TikTok, there's some crazy ones.
There's some crazy one, but look. Look. He's like, yeah, no shit. Like then he tells me like,
Oh my god.
and then I was like, yeah, and then he's like, look,
Ted on never next. Let me be there. Slide.
and then he's like, I work or something, and then he's like, look, and then he showed me the tattoo.
Damn. Oh shoot, he's doing a tattoo.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Bro, but it's just the trip and the impact your music has.
But
Like,
honestly, this is some real shit. This dude is taking the placazo right there like a fucking man.
and they did it and they're doing it at the homies. Like it was just such a fucking good time. Like, and whenever we're drunk and sad, your song always comes up and everybody's just like, and I'm like the single homie, like I'm like the single popping homie. All these fools are in love, so you should see them, bro. It's amazing. Like they're just like dancing with their girls. But what I was saying about the homie Ramsey, his family's like big Chicano base, you know, like his parents were born and raised in Los Angeles, California, and things like that. So their demeanor's a little different. Like they're more hip to like funk and like oldies. And I was breaking that down, and I was like, and then I was looking at an interview, and you're from Florida,
Yeah, from Miami.
and I was thinking like to me, and maybe it's just me being close-minded, right? To me, funk, oldies, and stuff like that, it's kind of like a West Coast thing.
Right.
It's like oldies is like the Pachucos we're listening to it. The older people, you know, the Smokey Robinsons, the Brenton Woods, the Mary Jane girls. It's just something that you used to hear about, like Chicanos, Pachucos is into. And I'm not too sure. I'm not too hip if there's like Chicanos and Pachucos in Florida, but what was like the breakdown of how you got into like oldies and shit like
so
that?
So there's actually a really like big oldie song, and it's like this is it. I don't know if you heard it, but this is like a big like.
Nah,
oldie.
send me this. There's too many oldies. When you find a new one, you gotta keep it like a jam. You don't want to share it with nobody.
So this is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and it's called "There Must Be a Better Way," and this is from Miami. This is a big lowrider tune, you know. Yeah, so you know, even the hood in Miami, like you know, we didn't have, like we had cats that would rock the Daytons, but we're about big rims, you know. What I'm saying? Big dunks, you know. You know what I'm saying? We're about the capris, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's still the same aesthetic, you know. It's still the same kind of lifestyle. Obviously, y'all are pretty wild, you know. But you know, it was the same lifestyle for us, and like listening to that style of music, you know, we still listen to Smokey too, and we still listen to a lot of oldies, and especially for me. Sorry, I was at the other podcast and.
Yeah, shout out Be Real. He was a big smoker over there. Oh, yeah.
I don't smoke, so I was just breathing all the smoke, and now I just can't even breathe. You know, we listened to like a lot of the oldie stuff, and then there was like cats like Ralphie Pagan, who had like Ralphie Pagan had like, I know you know Ralphie Pagan. He's another oldies cat. He does oldies like real.
Ralphie Pagan, I gotta listen to him.
Oh my God, he's incredible. Here, I'll play you a banger from him. He does this cover of Smokey Robinson, and shit is.
That's him?
This is a backup singer. He ain't even singing yet. Just wait. He's gonna come in hard. It's hard to outdo Smokey Robinson.
Yeah.
This motherfucker comes up pretty close. This guy's Puerto Rican and Cuban, and he's from New York. So a lot of oldies come from New York, Detroit, and stuff like that. And what's cool is that California embraced the sound and gave these guys still careers to this very day. Like Joe Bataan still plays here. You haven't even heard this guy's voice yet. Look at this. Ready?
Oh. Damn, it's fucking.
I lost you. Oof. Hey. You know?
Damn. His fucking voice does come very close. Ready?
So
that's insane, dog.
So, but this dude would have these kind of songs, and then he would have like a salsa tune to follow right after.
Yeah.
So it was like that's the kind of stuff that we like, you know. I think it's more like less what we listen to. Like we'll put oldies while we're cleaning or fixing a car.
Yeah.
It's more what our parents did. Like, you know, you hear some oldies, and then you'll hear some Malo, some Tierra, and then you'll hear some like Frankie Ruiz or like Grupo Nietzsche, like some stuff like
Shout
that.
out Grupo Nietzsche, very
Fire,
legendary.
fire, yeah.
That's
So
crazy. And you know what? I think it's just the me not thinking that only like a Chicano Mexican kind of. Okay, so your name is on IG is Jason Joshua PR.
yeah,
I thought it was for public relations,
Uh-huh.
but it's for Puerto Rico.
yeah, it's from Puerto Rico.
Shout out my fucking Puerto Ricans. I love chuletas.
Delicious.
I'm a fan of. What's the thing that you guys give like a bowl of rice?
The arroz con gandude.
Exactly. I'm a fan. I'm not too fond of plátano frito. Even with my Salvadorian people,
You don't like tostones?
it's just not me. It's just not me. But I love. I'm a huge fan of Puerto Rican chuletas.
It's a good thing you're on a diet then. You're
Yeah,
straight.
yeah. Very good.
Shout out to my tostones eaters.
Shout out to tostones eaters.
Good.
Yeah, but growing up, I would think like, was your mom bumping like bachata growing up?
Always.
Always.
Juan Luis Guerra, because there was no Aventura yet.
Yeah.
Those dudes revolutionized. They made bachata like real sexy and
World, like kind of more worldwide a little bit.
Yeah, and they threw ad libs on their own shit.
Yeah.
Like, that was so cool. Like you would hear like the song, and he's like,
So
"It's
nasty.
me, Romeo. No, Henry, this is my girl. The fuck out of here, Henry." you know.
Yeah.
So I love Romeo and I love Aventura, and I love modern Latino music too, man. I think it's we gotta respect it because it's just like it's hard. If you think it's hard for us to do like a cat like me to do like what I do, and it's hard even for like your Cardi B's. It's hard for your J Lo's, your Shakiras, like
Yeah.
I mean, it's just hard for us, bro.
Yeah, nah, most definitely. And I think and credit to them, right? But I think even the lane you're going with, it's I think it still surprises people, right? Like how I remember seeing the interview where there was a lineup and you were the only artist that wasn't from the West Coast, from California.
Yeah.
And
It's pretty much every show.
it's pretty, but we took you in already. You're ours.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and I was telling the homies that like, nah, we claim, like, especially to all my old people don't know, but like that's a huge, big loving scene.
No, man, I'm yours too, man.
Yeah. And
It's
I was trying to like, I could only imagine like, how are you able to find a fan base? How are you able to be encouraged to be like, you know what, fool? Regardless if nobody, let's just say in Virginia listens to me, somebody here is gonna listen to me with this. You would say kind of like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but a dying art.
Yeah, to a certain, yes.
To a certain extent.
Yeah.
100%.
I agree because the thing
Yeah.
is like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, now there's. By the way, so I'll say this before I say what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
There's incredible bands now.
Yeah.
So we're good with the music's good and it's gonna be preserved for a long time.
It's definitely growing. I can see the growth.
But I was in a band before, and I was in a band, and the band is a whole thing. It's not just you writing the songs and composing them, and then having these dudes play what you want. It was more like they're gonna add their 2 cents in it. So once the band split up, and I was gonna do this record, I was like, man, I'm gonna do the record a mi gusto, and it was gonna come out how I wanted. I called my first album Alegría y Tristeza, and people were like, dude, you don't even have Spanish songs on there. I'm like, bitch, I'm Spanish. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like this is my art.
Yeah.
You know, if I put I don't know, if I paint a turd, it's my turd, dude. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's my art. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to listen to it. You don't have to buy it. But it's me. So, when I was able to finally do that on my own, I was like, yo, I'm going to make the songs I want, the subject matter I want, and I was going to make it the length I want. None of my albums are 10 songs. I do less than 9 songs just because I want you to be in and out. I want you to clean your house, get out. Fix your car, get out. You know what I'm saying? And like just keep going. I don't want you to skip the records, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just too much. And like honestly, and also these old classic records that I used to listen to were like 7 songs. And people now they're like, oh yeah, man, you got an EP. It's like, no, it's an LP. It's just it's my art. It's an album. It's an album.
Yeah.
It's a collection of work that I do. So not being in a band kind of freed me from doing guitar solos and having to limit myself, like musically or artistically, and shout out to my bandmates, to
Yeah.
my old bandmates. Lots of love. I love them, but they're happy doing their thing. I'm happy doing my thing, and it's just nice. It's nice to go and do your thing and roll the dice.
Yeah, and
'Cause
roll the dice.
I rolled the dice, and it luckily it panned out. I mean, it's been panning out. You never this. I'm so grateful for any opportunity I get because, when it's your time, it's your time. So you could be a one-hit wonder, you could be a two-hit wonder, but luckily there was another song I did on my first record called Rose Gold.
Rose Gold.
That one's fire.
Fire.
So, you know, I was able to finally start traveling and building a fan base in California from that song. So when we did the second one, La Vida es Fria was already taking off, so
I like Muéstrame a lot.
me too,
I'm
man.
looking at my shit. Muéstrame is a fire. I love the simple cover art. I'm a huge like artistic person.
Yeah.
And I love that one, and I like the cover for Alegría y Tristeza. I like the scenery, like
Yeah.
it's super simple, straight to the point, but amazing.
Well, you want to do like I wanted to do something like if you notice, none of those have fonts that are like modern or that
Yeah.
like they're in the wave right now. Like if your album has the wave fonts, or has the
Amazing.
OD fonts, cool. No disrespect, cool.
Yeah.
But I try to do something that's just kind of like old records, man. I just like find some old records and try to, I guess, mimic. I mean, we're all eventually. I mean, everyone what they do is kind of like mimic and water down. But I try not to water down. I try to maybe just put like fertilizer on the soil and make it grow. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? It's not even mimicking. I think it's more like we're inspired.
Yes, for
Like
sure.
I think it's inspiration because like I'll watch other podcasts and I'll take shit like shout out my homie Blasi.
Shout out to
He's fucking like just creative director, and I was like, oh, I love what he does with his office. I used to have another one, but I just got this office, and those shirts right there, they can't see it, but it's like behind the scenes. But those are like 6 of my favorite shirts,
Nice.
and I gave them to my aunt, and I was like, Tia, can you make me a curtain? Behind there's a whole other office, but there's a
nice.
window between. There's like a see-through window.
Oh,
So
okay,
I was like, hey, I was like,
You're gonna cover it
Tia,
up.
can you make me a thing? And she's like, yeah, mijo, I got you. And that's kind of where that came about.
Oh, sick, man. That's awesome. I thought it was like you had a merch booth as well.
No, I mean, I definitely got the merch, but I think that was just kind of more what I did, where I was like, oh, I want to put like a couple of the things that represent me. So, I got the Virgin Mary, my homie.
I kind of love the sneakers too.
Oh, yeah, I did that myself. Those are some dirty-ass Air Forces.
No, they're sick though. 'Cause
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
then you got like the sky.
Yeah,
So I
did
think
the
you're
sky.
representing like LA or the hood.
Yeah,
It's cool.
facts.
If you're watching right now, you're probably wondering, Doknow, why did you stop the interview? Let me tell you why. Because of Price Picks. Shout out Price Picks, you feel me? You can use code Doknow, 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 to win some money. You feel me? Play some, just have fun. You feel me? Price Picks always has the good deals. 100% deposit with $100. You could win some. Fool, you could get rich off watching this interview and using the code Doknow. Fool, you ever want to get rich? I want to get rich. You want to get rich? I want to get rich. So use Prize Picks and use the code Doknow. You could, you feel me? Go for the Dodgers. You could go for the Astros. Or you could go for San Diego. Fuck both these teams, though. You feel me? You could always go for the LA Dodgers, the LA Kings, the Rams, the Chargers, the Lakers. Use Price Pick, use code Doknow. Let's go.
So I think when you say, I mean, the word is mimic, but I think inspirational. Is
Yeah,
like
inspiration.
Cool.
No,
Yeah,
inspirational is more positive, and honestly,
yeah.
it reinforces more positive than saying we're mimicking. We're not mimicking. I think we're learning. It's like
It's
like
a
when you
fucking learning thing.
It's just like if you see someone skateboarding and you never skateboarded before, you're like, I gotta do this shit. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
mimic what they're doing, and it's almost like even like if you play basketball, right? And you see Jordan play, and he's just like with his tongue out. And out of
You're like,
nowhere,
oh, I want to stick my tongue
yeah,
out.
now you're like, boom, my tongue's out. So like that's what I meant by mimicking. It wasn't really like we're stealing or
Yeah.
anything. It was just like, we're just watching the greats do it, and we're trying to do something like that. And obviously always pay homage and That's pretty much what I meant. But
Nah, and like I said, I think what I've seen from like your craft and just seeing you do your shit, I'm like, bro, this was fucking sick, dog. Like I just like the look. Like even for the Alegre y Triste, it gave me like a little bit like Mac Miller vibes.
sick. I
Like
love Mac Miller.
I love and you kind of give me like the swag a little bit. And I'm not saying like because obviously you do a total different genre of music, but I just think the way you guys carry yourself is like I'm really me.
Oh, you gotta be you, man. I
Yeah.
mean, at the end of the day, man, life is so short. It's so short. You gotta like, if you want to lose weight and be healthy, do it, man. If you
Yeah.
want to go swimming without a shirt on, do it. If
Yeah.
you want to, whatever it is you want to do, just do it. And no matter what obstacle you go through, you gotta just keep going because at a blink of an eye, not just your career, but your life. Like, I mean, I blinked and now I have a kid. I have a kid, and I'm 40. I just turned 40 in June, so it's
Wow,
like,
happy birthday. Happy late birthday.
thank you, man. When was your birthday?
March 9, I just turned 24.
You're
I no,
24.
I just turned 23 in March.
You're 23.
Yes.
Wow, successful young cat.
Yeah,
you're on the grind, man.
I'm excited, bro. I'm glad. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah. No, you're doing it, man. Congratulations.
Hell yeah,
and
good looking one.
happy birthday to you too, man.
Happy, yeah, man. I mean,
Pisces, right?
A Pisces, yeah. Are you a fan of the horoscopes?
No,
No.
I just date whoever is cool.
Whoever
you
got a
know?
fat ass, we in there.
Yeah, but I see the traits though. I see the traits. My wife, my ex-wife is a Gemini, so we Gemini and Cancers are kind of like. We read it together that was like some of the worst pairings in the horoscope, and it didn't matter to us.
So you're a Cancer? You considered a Cancer?
Crybaby? Yeah,
Yeah, you're like my mom. My mom's a Cancer. She's a July Cancer though.
the good ones,
No, is my mom July? My mom's July? Yeah, my mom's July.
the good Cancers. I'm a June Cancer. I'm the Gemini Cancers.
Oh, okay. So you guys are a little like.
But I'm June 30. I'm June 30.
So you borderline literally.
I was supposed to be born on July 4th. I'm 4 days premature. So.
Oh, okay. So we'll round it up. You'll be July.
Oh, I would
Yeah,
love that. I would love that.
yeah.
It was funny. I was talking to a friend, and she's like, what are you? And I was like, oh, I'm a Cancer. She's like, what kind of Cancer are you? A June Cancer? You a July Cancer? And I was like, well, what if I was a July Cancer? She's like, wow, those are the good ones. Those are the really, really good ones. Those are the keepers. And I was like, what about the June one? She's like, y'all got mixed with Gemini, Two-Face. Nah, y'all.
I'm not too fond of the breakdown. Like I
don't like how like
people detect their lives around it.
yeah. I was talking to a girl and she's like, "You're a water sign," so mind you, just God, I hope she doesn't watch this, but she was telling me all of her stories and all this dramatic stuff, and then like she's like, "Where are you from? Like, what are you?" And I'm like, "Oh, Cancer." And she's like, oh, "Water signs? Oh, I cannot stand water signs. Y'all are way too emotional." I'm like, fool, do you not read all the text messages you sent me about your life right now? I haven't told you anything. I just said, I'm sorry you're going through that. And you calling me emotional? It's like, oh.
You know what's crazy? That's one of the main things I get.
Yeah.
Like, what are you? And I'm like, I'm a Pisces. And they're like, you're fucking emotional. You don't know. But then they'll like throw a backhand compliment like, oh my God, you're so artistic, but you probably cry a lot. And I'm like, okay, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, why can't I be an emotional
But
artistic
I think
person?
I think it's like that with every horoscope. You
every
got Aquarius, and Aquarius are like son frio. They're supposed to be frio, or like Scorpios. They like doing it, and they're conniving and they're manipulative. Like these are all really horrible things to say about people, and I just don't know why we say it so openly, and like we use it so openly, and we kind of hurt each other with it. We're like, oh, you're a Cancer. Oh, you'll cry, baby. And it's like, it's my party. I'll cry if I want to. But
I think where it started confusing me was like the moon
the rising moons.
and
yeah.
I'm like, fool, I don't fucking know none of this shit.
I don't know which white person created that, but that's crazy. Because now you just like, it gives you an option to be something else. It's like, hold up, I don't even like being Cancer. Now I got like a Leo moon. Like, what is that? What does that mean? I don't know what it means. Honestly, kudos to people who actually figure it out and they're proud of it, and it's cool. All jokes aside, like, that's cool that you figure out what time
man,
you
shout
were
out Walter
born.
Mercado.
My family's Spanish, bro. Like, it's kudos to any of the Latin people that they know what time they were born, the hour,
That's fucking
the
great.
rising tide of the oceans and shit. Like, kudos to you that you did that work. My mom does not know what fucking time I was born. She don't know what she ate. She knows it was early in the morning. That was about it. She doesn't know anything about the sky or when she threw out the trash. Like, she don't know none of that stuff. So, she, like, you know, she's
That's
like,
funny as
yeah.
fuck.
So I don't know. Kudos to people who do the work to
And, like,
to
really
find
break
out.
that down.
Yeah, to break that down. Yeah, if you have the time to do it, and that's what matters to you and people, that's cool. You know, for you. You know what I'm saying? It's not cool. Like, to me, I don't give a shit. Like, you could be born, I don't know. You could be born when the Freddy Krueger movies came out. Like, still my homie. Like, it's all good.
Yeah.
You know, like that's it. You know, like I don't subscribe to rising moons or anything that. Maybe a rising pizza, but that's about it.
Damn, I'm craving some pizza right now. I was watching. Fuck, do you know who David Dobrik is? He's
I feel like I've heard his name, but I gotta see his.
He's a YouTuber. He fucking has a pizza spot out here in Hollywood that he's from Chicago, so he does like Chicago-based pizza, and it looks it's got. You tried it? Oh, it looks so good.
Yeah, check it out.
You get where'd you get your swag from? Or like maybe like a parent, like a grandparent,
You know,
like an older brother or something.
my dad has 14 kids. So
Ooh.
13 now. My brother passed away last year.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I think when I never got to know him, and when I met him, this fool pulled up in a Escalade in tracksuit, and he had tattoos on his face and shit. And he's like, "I'm your daddy," you know. And he was cool. We didn't end up getting along because he was just still stuck in his stuff, you know. And I still love him, you know.
Yeah.
I'll always be there for my dad, and I'll always love him for giving me life. You know what I'm saying? I ain't one of these petty ass people. Yeah, I think from him maybe, and also my mom was always swagged out too, and I think my style is more like, honestly, Pendleton makes 3XL, so we're good with Gucci, you know, and Dickies makes big sizes. We're Gucci. Trust me, I want to wear the cool shit that other people wear. It's just they don't have it, or you got to get it custom made. Like,
I'm gonna just send you a gang of the shit I got.
sick ass full. Yeah,
Just send me your address. I'm gonna send you all the It Be Like That merch, all the homies merch, cause we gotta. I make whenever brands fuck with me, I'm like, if you don't got a 2X, I'm not gonna rock your shirt. Like if you got a 2X, I'm not a 2X. I'm a 2X now, but I like my shit baggier either way. So I'm like, hey, you gotta give me a 3X. If you don't have it, I'm not gonna wear a 2X.
No, I can fit in a 2X. Of a Pendy, yeah, bro. But I like 3X. I like it big.
Yeah.
And you guys roasted me for wearing a short sleeve, man. I remember I think I was at Greenspan's, and I was like, "Oh, you got me short sleeve Pendletons?" And some guy goes, "This fool wants a short sleeve Pendleton." I'm like, I'm from Miami.
I'm from Miami.
You know, from Miami. You know, it's hot. You know, and yeah, it's just hot. I mean, honestly, the long sleeves look legit, man. It's like that's like the hardest look.
Yeah.
But sometimes I like to wear, like when I perform, sometimes I got like custom bell bottoms, like they call them flares.
Yeah, the flares.
I got custom flares.
For the
you know?
shaggies.
Yeah. But if you're ever looking for flares for our size, for big boys,
Yeah.
Fashion Nova. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa, for real?
Yeah, Fashion Nova for sure. I rock Fashion Nova all day. All day. They got 70s style shit. You just gotta kind of like
Do like a deep dive?
Deep dive. You gotta just hand pick. You know what I'm saying? And then they got like the netted button downs, fire. Where it's like almost see through, but you can't even see your nipples or your panza. It's just fire.
I didn't know Fashion Nova had that.
Yeah, they have it.
Fashion Nova for big men. They do got like a little genre thing.
They got fire ass clothes. So you know you got to mix and match. And then this stuff I got from this website called Worn Over Time. Shout out to Mark. I'm gonna see him today.
Yeah.
And this is from like the I think it was like the 1940s.
Yeah.
So back in the day, like the Navy people, they used to give you this, and it would have, like, if you pass away, it has like your family's address and name, like inside the bottom over here, and then up here is like.
So for them to find your family.
Yeah. So if you die, you have this shit on, and it's sterling silver, like it's real shit.
Yeah.
And then the top here is like they put a Saint Christopher, like Saint Christopher protect us, you know, like it's pretty dope. And then it has First Sergeant Luis. Then it has his like number, and then it has like I guess the name of the crew he's in, LaCroix. Like it's a cool ass thing. And then this is an old ring too from like the 1940s. And then this one's handmade from another dude in San Francisco, Whirling Long. You know what I'm saying? It's just.
I love accessory shit, but I feel like I'll lose it.
I mean, you do. You will lose it. That's just what happens.
Like, I feel like I'll fuck it off.
Yeah, no, I've lost, dude. I played a show in Austin, and I was combing my hair, and I was putting on tres flores in my hair, so my hands were mad greasy. And I had this pinky ring that I paid 11 grand for. It was all iced out.
And you lost it.
I left it in the toilet, and I went to go play, and like by the second song, I'm like telling my manager, I'm like, go get the fucking ring. He's like, what? The ring. He's like, oh shit. And he ran, and he was like, it's gone. And I didn't believe it, so. I literally, like, after I was doing one song, I was like, hey, man, let's skip the instrumental, play the instrumental now. I'm going to run to the bathroom and try to find this shit. And I ran, and I looked, and I looked, and I looked. And I ran back on stage. I was like, it's gone. Thank God, one of y'all motherfuckers took it. I literally started crying on stage. And I was like, it's cool, it's cool. I will literally give you $1,000 if you just give it back right now. I'll give you cash. Like, you don't even have to pay taxes on it. I got you. Just give it back to me. You know, and didn't get it back, of course. You know, yeah, no, jewelry is meant to be lost, and it breaks. You know, and I have a kid now, so my kid, the first thing he does, like, ah, and it's like, this is a 1920 like silver chain. It's like, no, you know, like I paid like half a rack for this thing. It's like, come on, no, you know, but it's what it's for, man. Things are temporary.
Yeah, I'm fucking terrible. Like the chain shit, yeah. I'm not like too fond of it.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking of getting a bracelet that I can just have on all the time.
Get one of those cool bracelets like this one but in gold.
Yeah.
With your name on it. That's fire.
That is fire. But Doknow's very long. Do you have like J&J?
I do. I have 2 rings. One that says Jason Joshua on the pinky in gold, custom, and then I have one in cursive that says Jason.
Fire.
Yeah, fire. No, it's worth it. Even if I lost it, like, good luck wearing a Jason Joshua pinky ring, bitch. Like, you know, like, you know. It's all
I think
good.
that's fucking hilarious. But it happened. I hear stories like that all the time. I remember one of the homies lost his, like, they like hit his car, and he fucking lost like the camera, the hard drive, and computer. He's like, I just want the hard drive. He's like, I just want the hard drive, and he ended up getting the hard drive and the laptop back. He didn't get the camera back, but he definitely got the fucking.
So awesome! Congratulations!
Are you you know how to DJ?
I do.
That shit tripped me the fuck out. I seen you DJing, and I was like, this fool could do it all.
I mean,
he's a man of all trades.
Thank you, but I do more like selecting. I started with turntablism in the beginning.
Yeah.
Of when I started doing it.
Well, you are 40.
But I would like DJ and like read DJ books, and I wanted to do shit like Trap Call Quest, and like, you know, I used to use paint markers on my white Reeboks and customize my shit. I worked at Urban Outfitters so I can get all the rawest kicks, you know, and
hell yeah.
So that's how I started DJing, and then I realized I sucked. I still mix from time to time. Like if thing is, like, now selecting is so weird now, you know. And the way I do it is to have fun. Is like I do it with friends, you know, and like we just play one record each and just have fun and just, you know. So there's not real much turntablism. It's all about selecting the tune that's gonna make these people vibe the fuck out. So that to me is more fun than actually sitting down and like trying to sweat and, like, you know, because there's actually real DJs out there, and like let's not confuse a DJ from a selector, man. Yeah. Poor DJs are like, these motherfuckers taking all our money, you know. My bad. You know, DJ, like, respect the DJ, pay for the DJ. Shout out to the Funk Freaks, Ryan G.
Oh yeah, shout out Funk Freaks. I met him at the homies from Night of the Black Chickens party.
Oh nice, that's the homie too. Cool.
Yeah, Memo.
Yeah.
Shout out Memo, man. I was gonna ask you, have you ever heard of Selection?
Of course.
With Joe K?
Joe K, crazy podcast. Not podcast, crazy playlist. Yeah,
crazy fucking playlist on Apple Music, right?
Apple Music, yeah.
Have you ever connected with them?
He chose La Vida's Fria a while back.
Wow.
It was on his playlist for a while, but
Um,
they switched it up, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I shout out my boy Dom. My homie Dom manages him. He's been like with him for like
Shout out.
I think almost since the beginning, and he's like also like a big mentor to me. Has put me
Nice.
on a lot of positions, and I learned about Joe K through him, and I was just one time I was bored, and he does these things where I feel like he's like at a house like in Joshua Tree somewhere in California, and he's just DJing, and it's just a fucking vibe.
Oh, sick.
And I was like, dude, what the fuck?
Joe K is super.
He's
talented,
fucking
man.
sick, dog. And I was like,
He's a real DJ though.
he's a real fucking DJ.
Yeah, he's a real DJ. He's like Gilles Peterson, you know, from BBC. You know, what's the other dude? Craig from the Funk Show. You know, shout out to all the DJs, like, you know, and shout out to selectors too, man. You know, selectors. You know, selectors they try. So basically, what makes you like I mean, you could be a selector, play, you know, whatever records you want. But like traditionally, a selector would be someone who's playing like really high grade radio, like records that cost a lot of money. You don't mix it, but you're bringing out like, you know, you're bringing out about like 15 racks and like in 30 records, and you're playing $200 records, $500 records, and that's it. You know, you play, take it off, move to the next one. You know, so selectors have their own art too, and now it's even cooler too because, you know, but again, it hurts the original selector because now the original selector is like, oh.
They gotta bring records a little.
My $2,000 record, now there's a repress that costs $10, you know. But it's the thing is, at the end of the day, we need to put all that aside. It's just music, you know. But I do feel bad for the DJs because DJs are so cool, you know, like when they fucking elbow and they're moving around and doing
Yeah,
all
and then I think that's more when you're in the turntables. But I think even like it's like I have a lot of homies that DJ, like they know how to mix in like hip hop with reggaeton and
Yeah.
like shout out the homies from Reggaetolandia. They're fucking huge. Like they'll mix EDM with reggaeton.
Yeah.
And I just shout out the fucking the autos, the red tapes of the generation where they're just fucking able to show love to their scene, but also pay homage to what we grew up, or maybe what they grew up listening to in house parties and shit like that. And I think it's fucking dope. They're just going crazy. They know how to like edit, produce, and I'm like just a fan.
Dude,
But that's why I was Reggaetolandia?
Yeah.
Reggaetolandia is a party. It's a group of the homies, but the main dude is the homie Tootie. He's a DJ producer. Okay. I think he signed under Steve Aoki. I could be wrong, but I think he is. He's like, and he's an EDM DJ, but Latin EDM.
That's what's something that's so cool about Latinos. And
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I'll show you, Shay, but go ahead.
Like Latinos, they like, you know, they make some insane cumbias. You know, like that's my favorite when I hear like a crazy remixed cumbia. Like that's my shit right there. You know.
Yeah, I think the way I mean there's like I said, there's like the autos of the world and shit like that have been paying homage and doing it in front of 70,000, 60,000 at EDC and over the world. But I think the way I see my homies do it is like very dope. We'll probably bleep this, but.
This guy's a DJ.
Yeah, he's a fucking DJ.
Yeah.
But then you'll hear like the dembow in there, you know, like.
Sick. Woo. Crazy.
So you know, like, so you'll get shit like that, and you're like,
Right.
and you gotta like respect the fucking hustle, and then, you know, like I said, like I'm a huge fan. Like when I learned about Joe K, like I said, I'm younger, so I'm not too hip to a lot of shit like that was going on in 2015 and like between 2012 and 2018, I was just fucking tagging with the homies and fighting in high school and middle school. So I wasn't gonna pay attention to what the new music was going on, but
I saw you interview Danny Lux.
yeah, with Brown Bag.
Incredible. That kid's
He's
incredible.
fucking good.
So good.
His voice, did you see his tiny desk?
I did. I just saw it yesterday.
Bro, he has a dope voice. Great energy, that kid.
Incredible. I saw him on TikTok, and he had this record called Tristeza y Traición.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm gonna give him a shout out real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, let's
I love
fucking
this.
do it.
I love this song that he has.
You should do a cover.
Man, sometimes when shit is so good,
You just want to leave shit alone.
You just
But
leave
your
it.
boy covered Smokey Robinson.
it's
That was
true.
crazy to me.
That's yeah. That's. I mean, look what he did though. How am I gonna flip this?
All right, can we try it? Can we just see if you can read the lyrics and maybe try?
I'll do. I'll try right now.
Okay, try right now.
But his voice is what makes the songs
I know, but
crazy.
let's just.
Listen to this, dude.
Such a good kid. He's cool as fuck, dog. It sucks because they're not be able to hear it because we have to edit it out.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah. But great, he's fucking
Yeah,
dope.
okay. Should you still want me to try to sing this?
Yeah, try to sing it just maybe a cappella.
The thing is, I don't even know the lyrics.
Yeah.
It's only I know it when I'm hearing the song and I'm in my zone. I'm driving and I'm thinking about this girl who texted me 12 hours after I texted her, and she's like, "I'm sorry, it was a busy day," and I'm just like, "You guys are all the same," you know?
Is there some oldies that you every once in a while just think of like, or can I request like I said?
Oh,
I
yeah, let me hear
Can
it.
I request some oldies and maybe you can sing them?
I could try. Yeah,
Like you
no.
try, yeah, okay. And even if you don't know them or you may know, I have an oldies playlist. It's not like the craziest playlist,
Okay, let's hear it.
but when my homie passed away, his mom, man, RIP my homie Sykes. His mom
Sykes.
for his funeral they bumped the song "Soul" by War.
I've heard it, but not. Let's try. Let me play it.
Here, I got you. Look.
All right, let's see it.
Well, have you heard? You've heard the song, so you know how it starts.
Yes.
But-
Okay. Like, is it alright? We play it real quick. Just give me.
yeah,
a
yeah,
little,
just give you like a little bleep,
little taste.
a
you
little
know?
taste.
Okay.
The grass is green.
Okay. You know what? Is this Apple Music?
Yeah, so you could do the thing where we.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it for you. I got you. All right.
I wonder if the do you think the beat will get demonetized? Probably, huh?
We could lower the tone.
And you could just.
To distort it.
Oh, you could distort it. Okay, that's what you did last time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we could kind of distort it a little bit.
Okay. Here we go. Now you see that the grass is green.
That's crazy.
Didn't you know that my love was true? Why did you go? Oh, this one hurts, man.
This one hurts.
You hurt me so. Oh, all right.
Yeah, that was, but such a fucking amazing song, right? And I remember I was trying to find a song, and when you're looking for oldies, boy, it's so fucking hard to find.
Yeah, I mean, there's some good stuff, man. You just like, you know, what's cool is you dig into playlists, other people's playlists, and just keep digging and digging. And that's, dude, just think about it like this: you're paying $9 for like 200,000 songs, so you have this whole catalog. It's up to you to look it up.
Yeah.
You know, I was at this record hang with the Black Keys in Miami, and hold on a second. And they played this. Leon McKells from El McKell's Affair played this one song, and it just blew my mind. I'll play it for you guys right now. They don't even have it on. They don't even have it on on Spotify
Or Apple Music. It's like a SoundCloud thing.
It has to be on YouTube.
Oh shit, songs like that be so like. And then it's like I'm gonna have to distort all these songs.
Yeah. No, okay, so we'll play just a second of it, but I just want you guys to hear how like
Yeah.
this one's a snapper right here.
Oh, send me this, please. I like it already.
Yeah. Actually, Solita plays this one too. Shout out to Solita. I really love you.
And that's the.
This is Dynamite. Singletary. I don't know where the band name's from, but the song's called "I Really Love You" by Dynamite Singletary. And it's on
Dynamite
YouTube.
Singletary. I'm
Yeah,
looking for
the
it.
7-inch goes for like $1,300.
That's fucking crazy.
But that's the thing. That's the collector shit, though.
Yeah.
You know, that's the collector shit. That's like that's what I'm saying. Everyone's got a place, you know, and that's why the old cats get mad at the young cats, because the young cats will show up and like select with like new records. But I think it's not what you do; it's how you do it.
Are you a fan of the Durans?
Durant Jones,
Yeah.
it's the homie. Shout out
Yeah.
to Durant Jones and the Indications, dude. Shout out to Snoobs. Yeah, man.
Bro, where are they from? I want to get them on an interview.
I think they're from Baltimore, but they live in different places. Aaron Fraser, shout out, yo, what's up, Aaron? I think he moved or is renting out here in Los Angeles.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I can link you with him.
Bro, I that song right there, I love being like, whenever I kick it with bitches that grew up like with cholo parents, I'll flex like, yeah, bitch. Just cause my first language was Spanish don't mean I don't know no oldies, ho.
Yeah.
And I'll slap some shit on. She'll be like, ooh, I love this song.
Like the Is It Any Wonder?
Bro. And you know when I heard it because on TikTok they were using the
Oh, the
and
little cumbia?
and then
Yeah.
it just went crazy. He has an amazing fucking voice.
Dude, he's incredible. Incredible vocalist.
He's an incredible vocalist.
And he's a multi-instrumentalist too. He plays a lot of instruments, you know.
Or do they tour together as a group?
Yeah, he just has a solo career. I think they all have like solo careers now, and they
They like meet up every once in a while to go crazy.
They're like Voltron, you know. They get the Duran Jones indication.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I know. The thing is, their solo projects are just as good as the band projects, and the band
Yeah.
projects are incredible. Shout out to Duran Jones and Indications.
If you could work with 5 oldie artists, dead or alive, or even funk artists, who would it be?
You know, in Mexico I got to play with Joe Bataan,
Wow.
and we got to sell out.
The name rings a bell. I can't put a face to it or
I
anything.
got you, bro. I got you.
Joe Bataan?
My God, I mean, if you like oldies, this is your guy. But he also sang salsa songs too, like Ralphie.
How do you spell? Obviously Joe, and then
JBAT and AAN. Oh my God, come on, bro. You don't know this one? You don't know this one?
can I see how the cover looks?
Dude, there's a bunch of dead people. It's really incredible. It's called Saint Latin Days Massacre. It's pretty incredible. You ready? I'll wish you bluebirds.
Bro, see, you gotta send me your oldie playlist, my G. That shit hard. Okay, just found them.
Oh my God.
That's great right there.
This is my guy.
So you were able to work with him?
We got to play a show together. I'm working on a new record. I'm hoping
Get him on there, maybe.
exactly.
Yeah.
I have a new record, and like, I mean, he's my guy. He's like, if you listen to my songs, it's I wouldn't say it's a direct rip, but it's definitely
Inspired.
yeah.
Is that song you were just playing? Is I Wish You Love Part 1?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm about to.
Part 2 is incredible too. It's like almost like a salsa, but it's like that.
Yeah.
I wish you bluebirds. And let's play that one real quick.
I just saved that one right now.
Yeah, that one's fire too. Here you go. Look, ready? I told you. See how you go from the slow? Well, that's the thing, man. They go to R&B, and then
You're fucking just salsa dancing with a girl with a big ass dress full of flowers.
that's right. Big ass booty. That's right.
Big ass booty.
Birds, you see? In the spring.
Damn, he has a dope ass voice.
Yeah. I mean, that's like.
So fuck it, we gonna put him at number 1. Not number 1, but he's one of them.
But yeah, definitely. He's
Yeah.
always gonna be number one. And
Yeah.
even playing with him and meeting him and knowing him for a minute now is always been.
It's a blessing.
Yes, and always terrified to meet him. Joe, I'm always terrified, but I love you, Joe.
And then what about the other 4? There has to be some legends.
Okay, Stevie Wonder.
Wow.
Stevie Wonder. You hear his lyrics? I mean, I don't know why I haven't made a Stevie Wonder lyric book. Someone needs to do a Kickstarter.
Genius, get it together.
Motown, you know,
Yeah.
whoever owns his publishing or, you know, whatever. Just do a Stevie Wonder book. This guy is blind and he's talking about rainbows and sunshine, and he's the most vivid lyricist I've ever heard in my life. So Stevie Wonder would be number 2, or whatever.
Yeah.
I like to say 5. We'll do
Yeah,
5.
well, yeah,
but
we'll just do 5. They
five,
don't
but
gotta be in order.
There's no number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see who else. You know, this year I got to meet Dan Auerbach from the Black Keys, a rock and roll band. Have you heard of the Black Keys? Fire.
Okay, I'm gonna listen to them.
Oh man,
The Black Keys.
Black Keys are incredible.
You heard of the Black Keys, Andres? You have?
Yeah, man, they've been on their Apple commercials, everything. They got everything. You've never heard the song? Like on Step Brothers, like all the funny movies.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. It was definitely in Step Brothers.
Yeah. He's done a lot of movies.
They are. They're definitely in a lot of commercials.
Yeah, ready?
So you met one of the guys in there.
Yeah, well, I know both of them now. I met them in January of this year, and I would put them. They're not oldies, but they. Thing is, he has an amazing ear for music. He's also a DJ too.
Yeah.
And he has incredible records, and he loves soul music. So, I would put him up there too. He's a homie. Michael Jackson,
Amazing.
Michael Jackson for sure. Quincy Jones.
Fire.
Quincy Jones. And then, I'm gonna play with the Midnighters in October 15 in San Jose. So
wow, that's fire! Congratulations,
yeah,
bro.
so maybe the Midnighters, put them up there, and then I got one more. Maybe Sonny Ozuna from San Antonio, Texas. Sonny and the Sunliners. He's the one that did "Smile Now, Cry Later."
Oh, smile for me now and cry later. That's a fucking great song. A lot of people owe him money
For sure.
for like the merch. I haven't tried. I have to have the Smile Now, Cry Later on me.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's huge.
Wow.
Yeah, so that would be my list right there for now.
For now, obviously you're inspired by a lot though.
Yeah, there could be more. There could be a lot more. I like music. I would do something with Durand. I'd do something with Aaron. I'd do something with whoever.
They're fucking sick, dog. I like the whole news. I'm a fan of the wave. Like, who does the Nobody's Clown song on this?
Los Yesterdays.
Los Yesterdays.
Incredible. They played. The drummer played on my record.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Gabe Rowland.
Bro, that song is like, and fucking, what's it called? They used the homie. I met him before, the Puppet Master dude.
Oh,
that video concept is so crazy, but
yeah, Kane, it's incredible.
But I'm a fucking that song is so dope. It's like on my playlist for everything.
Man, it's one of the greatest songs in the last 100 years. I think.
Yeah, it's it's a really good song.
It's so good. It's so good, and the video is so good. And the hands that are cutting the puppet strings.
The puppet string.
That's Trish Toledo's hands. So the video's catered to it's just all stars in the video.
Yeah.
So the song's incredible too, man. Shout out to Tommy Brennick, who I think he played the piano part on that song.
Yeah. No, that song is fucking whoa, y'all killed this shit.
They killed it.
And
the video's incredible too. Shout out to Vic.
And I like that you guys all kind of know each other, all the not I wouldn't say upcoming in that genre, but you guys are definitely the new wave.
Yeah.
And it's like I said, Durand and the Indicators, the Los Yesterdays, and then you guys are all just fucking with each other, and that shit's amazing.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, it's they make great music, and you gotta. I think it's a young man's game, and it's such a fresh. It's old, but it's fresh and new. Yeah. So we're kind of all just doing our thing, kicking down our own doors and making our own lanes, Mm-hmm. Durand Jones and the Indications have made their own lane, and they all have their solo careers too that just circle back to the Indications.
Yeah,
so
the Indications.
It's super dope. And Los Yesterdays, they have, I mean that song, is incredible. That song's insane. They have really tough songs, man. Check out Los Yesterdays. They got really strong songs. Like that, they have real cholo shit, man. Real
Nah,
cool.
they got some dope ass shit. Like,
Yeah.
I do deep dives on music just when I'm driving. I like
Yeah.
finding a gang of new shit. Yeah, and even when I first heard La Vida es Fria, I put you on shuffle,
Yeah.
and a couple other shit started playing that I just started like downloading and getting hip to and shit like that.
Sick.
Like I just became a fan. But
I appreciate that.
let's talk about La Vida es Fria, how you came about this fucking probably maybe these best one of the best songs in over. I mean, I would say for me and over like just something that I listen to every day whether I'm cleaning at the gym. Like it's a fucking great song. It's a classic already. It's the impact it's had on the culture, every culture, any culture. Like if you listen to the song, you understand that. You know, if you don't know what La Vida is free, I mean, La Vida es fria means it means your life, the life is cold. Life is cold.
Cold world.
It's a cold world, yeah. And when I heard it, I was just like, what the fuck? And shout out my boy Rosecrans Vic. I don't know if you know who that is. Shout out my boy Vic. We do Brownback together, Brownback
Okay,
podcast.
nice.
I was in his car being a passenger princess, and this shit came on.
Damn.
And I'm like, hey Vic, what's that song? And he's like, I got you, and he sent it to me. And that's how I got hip to everything you were doing. And
Sick.
he put me on, but
I appreciate that. Thank
he's
you.
fucking like I was just like, bro, this was sick. But how did that song come about? That record? Shit, you could break it down to me.
Yeah, I mean, I was wrapping up my first record, and I was also, so whenever I'm like done with one record or like about to be done, I'm already on to the next one, you know.
Yeah.
So I just was having a bad time, you know. Marriage is hard, man, especially in the pandemic, especially with social media, and just being in bird's eye of everything.
Yeah.
You know, it's just not for me. But and I appreciate everyone who supports. But yeah, it was just having a bad time, and like, and I wanted to just talk about how the world, you know. But it's also optimistic too, because it's like no one wants to stay together.
That's
No
fine.
one wants to make things better. But then there's a lift up right there. It's a but we could work it out if you know what I'm talking about.
And
You know, so
Yeah.
there's positivity in there. You know,
Yeah.
like it's about, you know, rising above through, you know,
the cold shit, the hard shit.
the trials and tribulations of life. And you know what's cool about that is that was a song about like my marriage, but like people took it and now it's their own thing, and like they made it about losing someone that they love, whether it's a girlfriend or a brother or someone who got like, you know,
Yeah.
murdered. And like even for me, like when my brother passed away, I dedicated that song to him. Like if you watch the ending of
Yeah, yeah.
Studio video, it says
Yeah,
dedicated.
it's dedicated to your brother.
So I took like you guys took the song and made it about that, and I just like I mimicked, you know, and
Yeah.
got inspired, and dedicated that song to my brother, you know, because of all the love that you guys have shown the song, and I know that he's in a better place watching over me and watching
Nah,
over his family.
That hook is like it hits different, and just goes to anybody who's lost anybody. But I mean the song very much hits the streets a lot when it comes to like you know the lyrics. I remember listening to it, I was like, bro, this shit like this shit is cold. Like this shit just like when you listen, like your hair stand up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I
Like
mean,
and
it's
you
a
probably
chilling
did
song.
that shit just like
There's
you
a-
probably cried to the song about your marriage, but fools probably cried to that shit at a funeral.
No, for sure. There was a young football player. He passed away like I think like 2 years ago now or 1 year ago, and the whole like they filmed the whole school singing the song, crying. It's making me want to tear up right now.
Yeah. Damn, can I find that?
I
Do
could
you-
I could DM it to you. I think and the whole school is like they're playing it, and the whole school is like crying listening to the song. That shit. I mean, I was crying too. It hurt me so much, and I also felt the love as well. But it's such a bittersweet. Like it's hard. It's hard to navigate what I feel, you know, because I want people to feel good, but it's such a sad song, and like I'm also happy that I'm just a part of it, you know, period. So
Yeah.
it's kind of hard. It's hard to navigate because I love the song so much, and I'm so glad that it's like touched people, you know, but I wish I can take away your pain, you know what I'm saying? But I guess there's other songs. There's Muéstrame for that. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah. Muéstrame is dope. I like it's super funky a little bit. It's like
Yeah.
kind of want to just get up and dance.
Yeah,
man.
at the end it's a little upbeat, you know, and it's about,
Yeah.
you know, and Muéstrame is about it's about new love, you know, new life, new love. Show me the world and I'll show you around, you know. Like, you know, La Vida es Fria is about my marriage. Muéstrame was about, you know, my marriage as well. It's about like, you know, because I never saw my marriage as like some doom thing. It was like, and we hit rocky parts, but I always saw the beauty in it, you know, because
Yeah.
the thing is, we're so prone to believe that, you know, life is just about the happy times and that's what beauty is. Nah, dog.
There's beauty in the struggle.
There's beauty in the disaster, like in everything. Coming from the bottom to the top again. There's a struggle there where you sweat and you feel like things are not gonna work out. And, you know, it's like how Kobe says, like, you know, you get successful, you win a championship, awesome. Guess what? Tomorrow, you got to do it again. So if you fail, you know, dust yourself off because guess what? Tomorrow, you got to do that shit again. So, you know, there's no point in, like, you know, dwelling on anything. I mean, feel it, cry if
Yeah.
you need to, but keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Keep moving. And that's one thing I learned a lot, man. And I learned a lot about Kobe being in Los Angeles
Yeah.
because I just couldn't believe how all the trials and tribulations Kobe went through, and he's just one of the most like he's no disrespect to the Jordan fans, but like God, he's a legend. Like Kobe
Yeah.
is a poet, you know, he's a poet, and he's not just a poet in the court, but like his interviews are just incredible. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he's that fool's a great talker for sure.
Yeah, legend. You know,
Amazing talker. Well, man, we'll before we get out of here, can you sing La Vida es Fria, the little hook, the part?
Yeah, I got you. La vida es fría. Why is it so cold? La vida es fría. Fuck, I forgot the lyrics. No one wants to stay together. No one wants to make things better. But we could work it out if you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah,
I
man.
mean, the world can be cold, man, but
The world's a dope place, an
yeah,
amazing
it's a-
place.
listen, man, life. This is your movie. I'm just a character in your movie. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe a soundtrack.
The soundtrack.
You know, or maybe one song in your soundtrack of your life, man. Enjoy everything you have because nothing's promised. You know, life's not promised. So make the best of it and lead with your heart. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, man. Well, shout out Jason Joshua, bro. This interview, I was
No,
so
thank
hyped
you
for
so
it. I
much
was
for having me
bragging
here.
on all my text messages.
My manager is such a huge fan. Let me see if we can FaceTime.
Yeah, let's FaceTime. But
real
before we
fast.
FaceTime, man, shout out Big Chief. I know you say you don't smoke.
I'll take it.
But
I'll
you'll
it.
take this-
My,
they got
my,
some-
my whole crew smokes, and they're like, Jay, hook me up.
Oh
you know?
yeah. Well, you guys, shout out Big Chief. You feel me? This is Jason Joshua accepting some Big Chief. You can find them everywhere. The links in their bio for their IGs and everything. Here you go, my brother. There's some good motita, some good ganja in
Dude,
there.
thank you so much, Big Chief, for this. Probably a couple years back, I still love it. I was literally in a room full of smoke, and I still love it. Couldn't breathe, but I loved it. And you know, I'm a big indica guy. You know, I love being in the couch.
In the
you know,
couch,
so,
yeah.
You know, so it's one of my favorite things. But my manager, he is such a huge fan.
Yeah, let's call him for sure.
Let me see if he's gonna pick up, cause
The busy man.
yeah. Oh, look, he did a FaceTime video, so let's see what's up. I know he's such a big fan, so let's see if he'll pick up. He doesn't pick up, Roman. This is embarrassing. No, I'm just kidding.
La vida
He's
es-
on tour driving right now, so let's see what's up.
Oh shit, he's on tour right now?
Yeah, he's driving. Okay. All right, he's out and about, but Roman, Doknow's here.
Shout out Roman, man. Thank you.
Yeah, he's-
I'm not sure if you encouraged him to come. If you did.
He did. He was
did.
like, because remember I missed the first one.
Yeah.
And I wrote back and I was like, man, I think Doknow is pissed off because I've not.
Nah.
heard from him.
I've
But
been
now
hella
I-
busy.
But no, I found out now you're 23. This guy's not answering DMs, okay? He's 23. He's a star, you know.
Yeah.
But this dude was like, "You gotta fucking do this." He's like, "Call him, keep hitting him up," and I was like, "I'm going to. I'm gonna hit him up. I got it." You know, and he's so bummed that he's on tour right now.
Yeah.
And he wanted to be a part of this. So shout out Roman.
Shout out Roman.
We did it. We're here.
Jason Joshua, I want to thank you for just doing what you do, being you.
Thank
I'm a
you.
fan. Whenever you need from me, if you need me to come sing La Vida es Fria one day on tour with you, I would love to on stage. My voice isn't the best, but I'll probably, I'll do okay. Maybe we could do some auto-tune.
Do you do stand up?
I do.
Why don't we do a show where you just do stand up?
We could do something. Let's fucking run it.
I always think like I love having the bands open up, but I like old school shit like
Kind of like when Keisha Cole was having the
you went to Keisha Cole. I was going for like Eddie Murphy Raw where he had like the band play. He had a band.
Yeah.
And then like he had a band and then like he did his stand up right after. I think that's always cool to have a variety show.
Yeah, nah.
Bring it back.
Yeah, let's definitely try some shit. Let's do it. Yeah, shout out Renee Vodka and them. Renee Vodka and the homie Ken Flores.
Renee Vodka
And Ken Flores, because
Ken Flores.
they definitely done some similar shit like that. But
Sick ass fools.
Jason
Nice.
Joshua, I want to thank you for coming, my guy.
thank
it was
you,
a
man.
fucking blessing. Make sure you guys go follow Jason Joshua. It's literally Jason Joshua PR. How you spell Jason, how you spell Joshua, PR. But if you guys are a little slow and can't type or spell, the link is in my bio, right under the hashtags. Make sure you guys go follow Jason Joshua. Go listen to his music.
God bless you guys, man. Be safe and be cool.
And be cool as fuck. Have fun. Enjoy your life. And just know it's going to be cold sometimes and smile through the bullshit.
Damn, that's some real shit.
And we out this motherfucker.
You have poetic endings like that?
Not always. Just with you. Like today, I toned down my voice. Like, yeah.
Nice. What about Danny Lux? Did you have something like?
Nah, he's loud like a mother. He's a kid, so he's like, but he is like a lover boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was amazing. I mean, I just think it like varies. Like,
My manager put me on a Danny Lux too. I don't know what's up with my manager.
that was hip.
Yeah,
That's why
he's
maybe that's
into
why
it.
he's a manager. He knows what's coming up.
He's 33, so he's young. Not young, not like you're young. or
Nah,
Danny's
33.
young. But
From what I hear, 33 is
He
the new
knows the wave.
30 is the new 20.
What is 40 then?
The new 30.
Old, extra old. 40 is the new 50.
And this has been another episode of Chisme with Doknow.